Alright. My throat was messing up for a moment. Hello, I am Cow Cow, and today we are going to play BDO. Or this morning we are. I figured I'd play it until I gotta go to Mass for Palm Sunday today. So I hope everybody has a good Palm Sunday, if that's something you do. But yeah, if you can leave a like on the video, or even a dislike, because that helps me too. If for some reason I make you upset, that'd be great. And if you just found the channel and subscribed, that's nice as well. But yeah. And just because Alu was telling me it's a good idea, there's the chat kettle things people can get if they want that are 30 USD. But anyways, but yeah, I hope everyone's having a good morning. But yeah, you can get them via the donating through Stream Elements, which is in the YouTube video description. But yeah, moving on. Yeah, I got the other horse to level what was it? I got the other horse I was riding before to level 30. And I don't know how to have it breed with another horse though. I don't know exactly what you're supposed to do there. I couldn't figure it out. But so I'm just trying to sell the horse, I guess. I don't know if people are gonna buy it. I don't know why you would buy like a horse that's already leveled though. Unless, like, I guess they want to just ride it, or something, I don't know. But hopefully it sells. It said the horse was worth quite a bit for being level 30, so... I just kind of felt like riding donkeys, though. I mean, it is Palm Sunday, so I guess it would make sense. Only problem with the donkeys, though, is they're kind of hard to maneuver, and they're very slow. But I had fun streaming Final Fantasy 14 yesterday afternoon. It's cool that Alu came by as well. Wasn't expecting that. I always like it when he comes by. I know he says he watches every now and then, but most of the time he lurks, so. But I have a little bit of food with me right now. Man, I just got groceries, but I don't feel like I got enough from the grocery store. Unfortunately, because I feel like my fridge is empty. But yeah, I wanna get my riding skill. I wanna get my riding skill to Guru real bad. Because I even thought about this, but like if I can train horses, get them leveled up, and then sell them to other players, I mean, I think that'd probably be good money in the game. Because I know the horse that I did, just with what my training level was worth quite a bit, so that's cool. The only thing I don't like about the training skill in BDO is trying to catch wild horses. I find that minigame a bit frustrating. Every time I've done it, I hated it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mass starts in 11 hours for me. But I'm probably gonna have to get off in like 10 and get ready. I wonder if I'm able to play this game for that long. I want to try. I want to try and do like a really long stream for Palm Sunday. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, when it comes to my groceries, though, I'm almost all out of drinks as well. Or at least like drinks that aren't water that I like drinking, like the Zero Ultra Monsters. And I'm almost out of the sparkling water as well. So that's not good. But I know, I mean, if all things go to plan, I'll be playing long enough to where I could probably hop on Final Fantasy 14 for a little bit, do the roulettes, and then hop back onto this, depending on how much time we have. Alright. But I don't think the donkey that we're riding is too high of a level, so we should be able to get some XP from it, from riding it for training. That's a level 15 donkey. Oh no, level 15's the max. Okay, well I need to ride something else then. Hey Leo, how you doing? Hope you're having a good morning. Alright, well let me sell this donkey and buy a new one. Oh, there's the other thing with the donkey. They don't stop when you want them to. Alright, how do I get rid of the donkey? And sell mount. Yeah, I mean the last few days have been really good. I haven't gotten sick at all. I think the last 4 days. I don't know how much time has passed exactly. It's just, I have to take it out. I have to take off what it's wearing. Oops. Get off it. Is it mount information? There we go. Let's check in. And then sell this donkey. And then need to buy a new donkey. I wonder, does he sell like normal, like low tier horses? Shop. No, they don't. Ooh, that's interesting. I'll just buy a normal brown donkey. Gotta register it. How do I register? Register amount. Why won't it let me? You have amount. You can register here. Donkey emblem. Please enter a name. We'll name it. We'll name it after Leo. There we go. Alright, now I just need to make a path to ride the donkey on. Alright. Let's have the path go up to here. We shouldn't be getting caught on anything. No, like the microwave burritos I'm eating right now are the last two that I had. I know I have like a bunch of bags of fish fillets in the freezer because of Lent and all. But man, I really wish I had like some good asparagus right now. Asparagus sounds pretty good, or like some steamed vegetables. Or maybe like a pickle or something. Yeah, I think I need to repair my character's gear though, because there's like the little symbol in the corner there of like a dude wearing armor and it flashing red is there. So there's something with low durability on there. I'm on the west coast. So you're about 2 hours ahead of me, unless you're mountain time, in which you'd be 1 hour ahead of me. So it's like midnight for me right now. It's 12:18. It's weird though, because I remember telling this to someone else, but like, it feels like most people that you meet, that I've met online, are either on the East Coast or Central. Like, very rarely do I meet anybody that is also on the West Coast. I don't know why that is. But I remember one time I was in Texas and it was just the transition between flights. And just seeing the open plains, like being able to see everything out for miles without anything blocking the way was really surreal. And I remember going to the East Coast one time on vacation, and there's like forests everywhere, and it was way different what I'm used to. Like it felt like I was on a different planet. But yeah, I need to force myself to play Final Fantasy VII again. I'll probably play Final Fantasy VII again after I get the thumbnail done for Walking Dead. It'll be the first Telltale game I ever play, so... because I've never played any of the Telltale games. But I know what time it is normally when I start streaming for me. It's usually like 3 p.m. for me, or 3:30 or 4 whenever I stream, so I guess for you that would be 5 p.m. or 6 is usually when I start for your time zone. Yeah, if you want to pop by, just pop by. It always makes me feel better when somebody comes by. I mean, the channel's always growing, which is good. I've only been doing this for 3 years, and we're halfway to getting to the YouTube affiliate thing, so. I was able to get to 250 a little less than 3 years, because I know I started doing stuff all the time, around April 20th in 2023, I believe. Oh yeah, thank you, Leo. Yeah, I know people come by a lot, and like there'll be like viewers and stuff, but like no one's in chat talking. But I think that's perfectly normal. I think most people lurk. I always like it when people talk though, because I have someone to talk to. Because I know even my artist says he'll pop in, but a lot of the times he lurks. He's just watching. Alu, who's the guy that's with me when we've been playing Elden Ring Night Rain. He's a good guy. I know it was funny though, because when one of my friends met me, and one of my friends hates talking to like people who are on drugs all the time or like constantly drunk, and he thought I was really high. I've seen you at the Bickering Bunch channel, that's how I learned about you. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was actually the person that runs that channel. I know I seeing him have fun all the time made me really wanna I think once he started using the PNG tuber thing, I realized, oh, there's actually a fair playing field. I can do this too. Yeah, Kib's a really cool guy. I remember because I ended up finding him around the time when I started getting sick all the time from gastroparesis. So just him being really fucking funny helped me get through it a lot. So I feel like I owe him. But I remember when he first met me, Kib, he didn't like me because he thought I was like high or whatever. And then he just realized, oh, Cowcow's just fucking retarded. The funny thing is I've never touched drugs in my life. And, but, like, I've also had, like, police officers ask if I was on drugs. And, like, I remember one of my friends had to speak up for me, when I was in high school. And he's like, no, he doesn't do drugs. He's just always like this. But I like how every game I got him to play, he's hated. I do that on purpose. Sometimes I make him play something he'll hate, but will actually be really good for him to play, cause people will want to watch. But I remember he was playing XCOM 2 recently, and that was really good for him. He played it. That was the only game I ever got him to play that he completed, but he hated every bit of it from what I could tell. I think I forced him to play like Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Adventure 2. But yeah. I just like to be a cheeky little shit. I didn't notice that the sun was going down in the game. I don't know what the time cycle is in this game. I would imagine it's not like IRL, the certain time zone like World of Warcraft is. I'd imagine the passing of time in the game is a lot faster, kind of like how in ESO, it isn't scaled to real life. I know, like, you could use console commands in, like, Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind to set the scale. Oh, what game is this? It's Black Desert Online. It's just a Korean MMO. I enjoy it, but I wouldn't call it good. There's a lot of, you do a lot of monotonous tasks in the game. It's very grindy. I do think the cash shop is a lot better in this game versus other ones. Because at least, like, there's a set price for everything instead of, like, loot boxes. I feel like the game would be a lot better if it didn't have it. But I think the store thing's less predatory than games like ESO. Because ESO, it's like, oh, buy a bunch of loot boxes and you might get the thing that you want in the loot box. I hate it when games do that. As much as I love ESO, and again, I wouldn't call ESO a good game either. But I enjoy it. I mean, there's games that I like that I don't think are good. For example, I love playing Fallout 76. I wouldn't really recommend it though. I have Crimson Desert. I'm waiting to play it because of the Gen AI stuff. They said they were gonna remove it, but I'm not gonna touch it until they do. But I did have the thumbnail for what I'm using for this stream. It's supposed to be themed around BDO and Crimson Desert, so I can just use it for both. The thing that made me mad about Crimson Desert, though, is that I even though the game, because I can see why some people wouldn't like it, because it's very slow at the start. I know the people at the Bickering Bunch didn't like it. They thought it was really boring. To be fair, I know Kib doesn't like those types of games anyways. Because I enjoyed the opening of the game, but when I found out they had the Gen AI, like, it felt dirty playing it. Like, you know when you get that feeling in your gut when you've done something wrong, like stealing or whatever. That's what I felt like when I was streaming it the second time after I knew that. So, and I just kept on getting angry and angry. So I just switched to playing BDO midstream. So, but I'm glad they're getting rid of it. I think there has to be a path to redemption. You know, if you end up doing the right thing, you have to have that opening for everybody. So I just remember getting really upset because there's a lot of grifters, or I don't know what you call them, grifters or vultures or whatever. I just thought it was funny though, because there's this guy saying, like, oh, why are they apologizing to people who are against the AI? These guys are woke or whatever. It's like, no. It's like, if you look at like a graph of like the percentage of gamers who are okay with it, I think it's like 70 or 80% of gamers hate it, and like the people that are okay with it are like at 7 or 8%. And then the rest are unsure. And it's just the most moronic thing I ever heard. It's like, oh, people who are against AI, they're all woke. It's like, no. I think it's more nuanced than that. It's just, I want good fucking video games. But and then I remember one of my friends told me just not to pay attention to any of those people because they're the same guys that were trying to get rich off of like NFTs and Bitcoin or whatever. So they were dumb. So just don't pay attention to them. No, yeah, I'm just trying to pay attention to whenever they do get rid of it, though, because then I'll probably start playing it again immediately. Yeah. Like, I remember buying Ethereum once, but that's just because I knew the economy was going to get really shitty right before I bought it. And then when it did get shitty, I got rid of it and made a bunch of money, so. I think I made about $500 from that. I don't know why. I don't really understand Bitcoin, to be honest. It's really weird. I don't know. If I was ever part of the 10%, I just put my assets in like gold bricks. And then just get like a storage unit somewhere and hide it all away there. And create my own Fort Knox. Plus, I like the gold coins and stuff. They're shiny. I mean, it'd be cool to like mint your own coin as well. Like that'd be cool. It could have like Chow coin, maybe actual gold coins. Have Chackles or Chinauri or Senauri. I think that would be better. Those words, it doesn't fit. The words don't fit well with Denari. Man, the whole Roman coin system sounds really cool though, with the name for the Roman coins back in the Roman Empire. Yeah. Yeah, silver and gold and like platinum and stuff. They're really pretty to look at. I mean, they have like more of a use too, because I'm pretty sure like for wires and stuff with like powering up stuff, don't they use like silver and like copper and stuff? I don't know if they use gold for like chips or whatever. I don't know. I know they use a lot of sand for stuff involving that too, though. Or silicone. Trying to have my webcam properly track me. man, now it's getting dark in the game. Did you draw your own VTuber avatar? No, someone made it for me. I know probably at the end of the year I want to try and get a new one. I was gonna hire a Bonald, to make one. Because I was talking to Bonald and she said, because I told her I really thought the little gremlin thing that Kibbo's using looked pretty cool, and how much would that cost, and I was surprised with how cheap it was. That's what she was asking for. I thought she did a typo for a moment, but no, it was actually pretty affordable for me. At least it would be like around November. I know, like, my current VTuber model looks very uncanny, though. I kind of want it to kind of be very gremlin looking like, because I really liked how the Gremlin Aerith one looked with Kib, but I was like thinking something similar, but with Cow, where it looks like a kid's drawing almost. But it just looks really funny. That's why I liked it so much. But it'll still be like Sao themed, so it'd have like, you know, the Chinese statesman kind of look to it. And be a little gnome as well. Yeah, me too. It looks way better than what he was. I like it way more than what he was using before. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get my because I bought a AV HDMI adapter, so I could because I was trying to get my capture card on my computer plugged into the VCR. That way I could watch like VHS tapes, but watch it on my desktop monitor. I couldn't get it to work. I don't know if the VCR still needs to be hooked up to the TV. Like, it was still playing, but it's not capturing the thing for whatever reason still. Because I have like the really old original trilogy Star Wars and with the VHS tapes, like before they were edited and corrupted by anything. I can't figure out how to get it to work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because I want to get them transferred onto my PC just because I want to preserve them, because VHS tapes have a tendency to break from time to time and all the film gets everywhere and it's frustrating. So I'm like very careful with how I handle it. I'm like paranoid I'm gonna break it. Oh, well, that scared me. What time is it? It's almost 1 a.m. Yeah, it took me forever to wake up today, Leo. Like, I didn't wake up until, like, 6 p.m. for you. I think I went to bed at our normal time the day before. I don't remember when exactly I went to bed, but, it just took me forever to wake up. Yeah, me too. I mean, that's the only reason why I'm up right now. Like, I'm probably gonna start... I don't even think I'm gonna start feeling tired at 4 a.m. Cause like normally, like I'll wake up, I'll get like maybe like 6 or 7 hours of sleep. But then I'm up for a really long time, and it takes me a while to fall asleep. Like, normally I fall asleep at around 4 or 5 a.m. And that's when I start getting sleepy. And then usually when I go to bed that time, I wake up at like 11 or 12 p.m. or 2 p.m. Yeah. Get that melatonin. What level's the fucking donkey? Donkey's level 9. Yeah, well, I know, like, I feel like it's the same thing with pain medicine. Well, at least for me, like, depending on what your pain level is, like, the stuff that, I guess, is more safer just doesn't do anything. But I found out that really what does really help with, like, when you have pain on your stomach, at least, whether it be nausea or pain in general, is an electric blanket works about as good as Oxycontin, funnily enough. But you do have to have it on the highest setting, so... The annoying part about that is that, I don't know if all electric blankets are like this, but you have to set how long it does it for. And I'd have to set it for, the longest you can have it be is for 2 hours, and then I put it on the highest setting. But like when I had my last flare-up, because I remember having a flare-up after I got back from the hospital and I started streaming again. I know it was on, I think it was on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I know it was when Crimson Desert came out. But I remember I had a flare-up start that day. I was able to still play a little bit of the game that day and stream it. But then I had a flare-up that like lasted for a few days, and the electric blanket really helped. It's crazy, I didn't know that. Who is your avatar based on? It's actually based off my character in Final Fantasy XIV. I remember I created them on Final Fantasy XIV, I think when A Realm Reborn came out. But they're just Cow Cow, or Chow Chow, or Cow Cow. I know in like Final Fantasy XIV they say the Lalafels are dwarves. I refuse to believe that. They look more like gnomes to me. But I'll show you what they look like in Final Fantasy XIV. I just have to change the scene real quick. But that's what they look like in Final Fantasy XIV on the Be Right Back screen. But I remember I kind of like... I'm not really good at writing, but I'm really good at like writing... I think I'm better at writing characters, but I'm bad at creating like a whole fucking setting with everything. But I can write like a faction or a character real well. But I remember I ended up playing as Cow Cow in a tabletop RPG once. I think it was before, it was like maybe in 2019 or something, or 2018. And it was like I know the system worked sort of like the system. I forget what the system's. I know the game that uses the system that it plays a lot like is Blades in the Dark, but it's like sci-fi. And there's like I don't think there's like a few classes, but I'm honestly not a really big fan of those systems because I feel like it's just I like mechanics and like having it feel a little bit like a video game, like in Pathfinder 1E or other versions of D&D. But it was a lot of fun. It was like a sci-fi TTRPG adventure that I played. I think my friend Preston was the DM, and the players that were in it were me, my friend Tristan, Preston's brother. I think it was just the three of us, and it was pretty fun. I know I was playing my character that was Cow Cow, and then Preston's brother's character was Greg Reynolds. DM means Dungeon Master, right? Yeah. Then I forgot what character Tristan played. I know one of his characters died, and then he had to play another one. Yeah, no worries. I really like tabletop RPGs. I mean, if you got a really good DM, it's really fun. You got a really bad DM, most of the times it's really cringe. At the same time, like, tabletop RPGs can really bring the worst in people, too. I've only really ever had a problem with, like, a couple DMs where I just didn't want to play anymore because it was really bad. I think one time I was DMing, and I remember that guy DM'd, and then he wasn't really that good at it. And I was like, well, okay, I'll DM. And I thought I was doing okay. But they were like losing in a fight, and then they got like they were all getting angry. It's like, well, you guys are, I'm sorry, but you guys aren't rolling well. But yeah, I think the best dungeon master I ever had was my friend Preston. He was really funny. Like he was able to like create settings out of nothing. They were all really interesting, and there's like so many memorable characters, like the Darrens. I still remember the Darrens. It's like this merchant we had come across, and we found out they were like all clones of Darren Prime. You had Dr. Fontabio, which was like another character that would release. Whenever we had too much gold, Dr. Fontabio would show up and take some of it, but he would like give us some items that were either good or really bad. There was like one of the antagonists we had to fight in one of the stories called Carl. It was really fucking hard to deal with. Like, we had to shove him inside like a lead box so he would stop regenerating. Because he was like some kind of weird robot that would just come back to life all the time. Like that was the only way to stop him. And we had him in that box for a long time, and we were just carrying it with us. And he was really mad. I think eventually he got out and he killed one of our party members, and then just fucked off. Yeah, if I could, I would want to pay Preston to DM if I ever get to the point where I make enough money, because I think it'd be worth paying him to, like, play Dungeons and Dragons all the time. Because he's really good at DMing. He's really good at telling stories. I'm fucking hungry. I'm also thirsty. I don't have anything cool to drink anymore. I think I got one more turkey sandwich, but that's it. There's fucking roosters. What's the donkey's level at now? It's at level 10. Donkeys only go up to level 15, unfortunately, so I think I might just ride a normal horse after this donkey's leveled up. Hey, Woltowski, how you doing? Just playing Black Desert Online at the moment, just riding horses. It's Black Desert Online. I don't know if you would like this game, Woltowski. Oh, right on. Yeah, this is usually the time where you're about to start work, huh, Woltowski? Yeah, I'm trying to level up my horse training skill. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm just trying to make sure I'm up for mass today. And that's why I'm streaming this now. Because if I'm not doing anything and I get bored, I'm gonna fall asleep. And I don't trust myself to wake up on time. I am gonna go check my fridge to see if there's anything in there that I can drink that isn't water. I'll be right back. Of course you would say that, Wotowski. Yeah, I am riding a donkey right now. Yeah, right now I'm riding a donkey, but I think when it's max level, I'm gonna just ride a horse instead. Mainly because the horses go to level 30 and they take a lot longer to get to max level. And not only that, they have 30 levels, Wotowski, so once this one gets to 15, I can ride the other one for longer. Character's small. It's the equivalent gnomes of BDO. But yeah, I just made, I mean, I had this character for a while, but, when I created them, I tried to make them look like as much as make them look as much as like cow as I could. But I know the class that the class I'm playing is really, it's weird. They have boosts to like crafting or whatever, and when they're in combat though, they're better as like a support in like large scale PvP. Have you tried Crimson Desert? Yeah. I'm waiting for them to get the Gen AI stuff out before I play more of it. But I know on the thumbnail, Wachowski, you have like one cow that's dressed up my character in this game, and then one cow dressed up as the character from Crimson Desert, so. But there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game. Oh, no, I opened up a root beer. I don't really drink alcohol too much. I still have a little bit of alcohol from New Year's. And for New Year's, I got some Jack Daniel's honey whiskey. But I don't really drink too often. And usually when I do drink it, it's hard for me to drink strong stuff like that by itself. I usually like with whiskey in particular. I like mixing it with root beer though. Kind of gives it a weird cinnamony taste for me. I mean, there's some times during stream where like I'm the equivalent of being drunk, but that's when I have a really low blood, like a dangerously low blood sugar. Because I remember that happening when I was playing. I don't even remember it happening. But I remember, I don't know if it was the first episode for Metal Gear Solid 5, but I don't remember this happening, but I think I remember when I got out to the open world, for some reason I was going on about getting high off cornbread and glow-in-the-dark nipples. And all those were made-up stories, because I don't think it's possible to get high off cornbread. Those were just things that came out of the ether when I was out of my fucking mind. And the only reason I know I said that is because I ended up rewatching it. I saw this game on Steam. I can't wait for it to come out. It's called Legends. I think it's called Legends of California or something. But it's like a survival craft game. But it's like Wild Wild West themed, and it looks pretty cool. Hope that comes out soon. Later, Wachowski. You stay safe. Hope your day goes well. But yeah, I think the only times I do like, well, I do. They just started giving the blood of Christ or whatever, which they use red wine for at mass again recently. So I do drink alcohol a little bit, I guess, every time I go to church. Only like a small sip, because everybody's got to share. I'm curious as to when the reset is for FF14. For when all the, I can do the roulettes again. We'll see what level the donkey's at now. It's at level 11. And we're 23% through getting to professional 10. That's good. Means we can train horses better. It's like, I don't know what I want to level up when I get bored of leveling training, though. This is, I don't know, like, I don't, because I know I could always go with trying to do fishing again more. And get that to Guru, but, like, I don't really know what you get for getting fishing to Guru, to be honest. I guess really the only thing I can get now from it is having the fishing rod degrade slower. It's just the training skill seems more useful to like get it higher, because whenever your horse levels up, it gets better. The higher your training skill is, the better stats the horse gets every time it levels up, because you're doing a better job at training it. I feel like probably the next best thing to level up that would be useful is like processing and gathering. Farming, I guess, too. 'Cause I feel like farming would really go well with like high gathering on top of that. And so would be hunting. There's probably good stuff you can get from hunting as well. With when you harvest whatever the monsters are. It's like you can't, there's like some monsters you can't kill unless you have the hunting rifle, and then you also just need a certain skill to be able to kill them with the hunting rifle. And I forgot completely how to level up trading. Because I think they changed how the skill works. I need to be right back because I need to go pee all of a sudden. Alright, I'm back. Man, I'm glad that with the whole thing with my gallbladder that I found out yesterday was just with gallbladder sludge. I'm just glad I've never had to deal with fucking kidney stones. I feel like, I don't know which one's worse though. But I don't know what they're gonna do about that though, 'cause I don't know if I have to get like my gallbladder removed or whatever. It'd be really nice to figure out that's just what the problem was with me the whole time, not gastroparesis. Just the whole time I just had a fucked up gallbladder. Would have been nice to know 5 years ago, but oh well, better late than never. But I'm pretty sure I have both, so. Oh, someone reached Hunting Master too. I wonder how I know if the horse I put up for sale is on sale yet. Alright, I'm gonna start eating my turkey sandwich. The bag feels all weird. It's like the bag has like oil on it or something. No, actually, I think what I'll do is I will get this donkey to level 15, and maybe I'll go fishing for a little bit, do some AFK fishing. I need to get a new fishing pole, though, first. But I found a spot I really like to fish at in the game that isn't out in the middle of the fucking ocean. It's like just south of one of the towns. Although, I might not want to go fishing there, because I just saw, like, there's a little bridge I just passed right now, where I could probably go fishing as well. Yeah, these turkey sandwiches I got from the store are pretty good. They don't have too much on them. They just have like the turkey and cheese on them is all. Alright, let's see what the donkey's at now. They level up again. Alright, later, Leo Dan. Hope you have fun riding your bike. Yeah, the donkey just levels up super quickly. But, like, I know now that, the training skill doesn't go up with each time you level up a mount. You actually can just level... I think it might be XP based. It's like every time you earn XP for the mount, maybe. Who knows? But, oh man, I mean, I need to get some from the store, but I'm just having like a craving for like pickles for some reason. I need to figure out how the barter skill works at some time. Higher levels reduce the parlay required for each barter attempt. I have no idea what that means. I don't know. I actually don't know if I want to go fishing after I'm done getting this donkey leveled up. I might want to process some shit I have in my storage. Should probably go gather too. Just spend all my fucking energy and then do something else that doesn't require energy for a bit. You've entered a combat zone. Oh, it's daytime in the game again. Okay, that's cool. Actually be able to see. War has broken out between the Omniscient and the Dynasty guilds. Whatever that means. Alright, I'm all done with my sandwich. Still got my root beer as well. We almost there. You almost there, donkey. It's level 13 now. I kind of want to level up farming again too, but I don't know where my fucking garden plot thing is, where it's stored at. But then again, I'd also need to like buy seeds as well. Also, just don't know what I would want to plant to begin with. I mean, if I had to plant anything, because I like planting outside of the town that we're nearby right now. I need to plant something that just grows horribly here if I want to level up farming really fast. Just because of how often you gotta tend it, you get a lot of XP doing it. I'd like to figure out how... I need to, like, figure out some easy recipes to make with alchemy. Because I'd like to level that up, too. I just know there's, like, a lot of weird shit you need for it. I always felt like cooking was a lot easier, because that made more sense to me. Almost a quarter of the way. Getting training leveled up, nice. What the fuck is that over there? A weird building. I couldn't really quite tell what it is. It just looked unfamiliar. But surely I've seen it before, because it's really close to this town. This is usually where I hang out in this game for the most part. Let's see where the donkey's at again. No, he hasn't leveled up. Oh well. No, that's what I gotta do. I gotta heat up some rice. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm so hungry all the time. Been hungry non-stop for 5 years. I think I may have forgot that I think I put rice in the microwave a little while ago. I'm not sure. I don't remember. We'll see. I guess I'll find out. Alright, I'm back. No, I didn't forget about anything about white rice already being in the microwave. But yeah, I got this one brand of white rice from the store, and it's really good. It's just called, I think the brand's called, it's just called Minute White Rice. Oh, it's really good. It's just really easy to make. You just like microwave it for a minute and it's done. It tastes really good. Like, normally I'm not a fan of white rice. But I like this version of it. But yeah, like, it's already done. I mean, I need to let it cool for a bit, so there's no point in grabbing it right now. But let me check my storage. What's in this storage? There's a bunch of copper. I have a fuck ton of pumpkins here. Wow. When did I make these? Okay. A fuck ton of iron ore. Got potatoes. Got grapes. There's a lot of resources there that I was unaware of. What about here? I've only just started getting some stuff here. I have a lot of copper here. But yeah, I want to collect the chicken meat. Who subbed? Oh, hey, Robinson. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Thank you. Yeah, we're just playing BDO. Just playing the game until I gotta go to church today, which will be in about. Probably we'll start getting ready for it about 8 hours. So. Yeah, what's over here? Or let me look at the map again. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I would assume the sunrise herbs I could use these to make like something very low level for alchemy. With chicken breast and broccoli has been my go-to for every other day for about a month now. Yeah, cause I like the minute white rice a lot. It's really good and it's super easy to make. I don't know what the difference between a pile of sunrise herbs is and just normal sunrise herbs. What's the difference? I forgot what eggs are for. Okay, so you can make soft bread and omelets with it. Okay. Maybe when I'm done riding the donkey around, once we got it leveled up, I'll process the copper ore and the copper ingots or something or whatever. I don't know. I know processing's a really useful skill for making money in this game, but only if you already have your trade skill high enough. From what I remember, because I remember like watching guides of like people. What they would do is they would take them a really long time, but they would gather like certain ores. There's like particular ingots you would do it with, but you would get all those, and then you would use one of the things to put them into crates, which takes a bit of time. And that would take a long time to do, and then after that you would get a caravan And I guess they would, you would use your wagon to transport all the crates across the desert. Which was dangerous if you're a character that was leveled up because of PvPers. So you probably wanted to do it on an alt that wasn't, that couldn't be targeted by PvP. But apparently you could make a lot of money by doing that. Because the longer the distance is with the whatever the trade route that you craft, the more the more money you get. So I remember the trade route they were saying that worked best was you would get all the stuff that you needed, and then you would produce the crates here in Trent, and then you would take them in your wagon from here, and then let me go on the map. But then there was like somewhere all the way, I think it was like somewhere around here on the map in the desert, and you would take it to the trade manager there and sell it all to them. But I think it was only worth doing if you had a certain trade level to begin with. And then I guess at the time too, you would want to have the alt have the high trade skill, but now since it's account wide, it doesn't really matter too much anymore. Just create a level 1 character and do it, I guess. But I just know it's really hard to cross the desert. At least it was for me, because when I remember I got there on my other account a while back before I lost it. When you go far enough in the desert, your map doesn't work unless you have like a compass or something, I think. And then even then you have water with you, because you can actually die from dehydration or something. So it's a really big deal to cross that area, I guess. And it's the same with sailing across the sea as well, because at a certain point your map doesn't work anymore unless you have a compass or whatever. So and I don't know how to get a compass in this game. I don't know if it's like an item you buy from the store, or if it's something you can make in the game. At the same time, too, like, what I was gonna do when I was trying to do that on my last account was like, I really hate fucking going across the desert because I get scared. I want to get a boat and just transfer all the fucking trade goods that way and sail there. Like, the only reason and then I remember I was going out in the desert trying to find all the connecting nodes just so I could make the trade route. I don't think I was ever able to find them all. I was just trying to explore them and create the trade route to begin with, but I remember at the time, my plan after that was to acquire a good vessel and then just get there via a ship instead of a wagon. Because it doesn't really matter how I get there, it just matters that there's a trade route connected to Trent. That was like the one thing I like about this game, though, is that I haven't discovered everything about it yet, even though it's been out for a long time, and each time I played it, like, I've never been able to discover the whole map. So it feels like there's like an air of mystery. And I remember having that feeling when I originally played World of Warcraft back in the day. Back in the good old days of the early 2000s. Because I remember the MMO I played a lot before was RuneScape. I remember playing WoW for the first time. I was just so amazed that I could like actually see the sky in the game. And like you could see it was day or night. I know in RuneScape it's like, it's isometric, I guess, in a sense. You don't really ever see the sky in the game, so just that felt really magical to me at the time. Okay, like, what is that? Who's living there? What the hell is that? I don't remember that in the game. That's weird. I wonder if, like, a player put that down, or if it's supposed to be, like, an event or something, why that's there. I think when we get back to the town, we'll stop riding the donkey for a bit. I want to do something else. I think I want to do processing. I think that's what the plan is. Let's turn all the copper I have into melted copper shards and turn it into copper ingots. Looks like we're going back to the city. And we'll just park our donkey somewhere until we're ready to ride it again. Honestly, I'm thinking I might just put the donkey back in the stable and sell it. Can you forge weapons out of the copper? I don't think so. I know you don't forge anything yourself. However, they have like things you can invest points in for like property in the game with contribution points. And what you'll do is like you'll end up using the contribution points to like purchase a smithy. And then what you do is you have your workers like you'll have like the stuff in your storage at a town, and then maybe you have a worker in that town, and then you'll have your worker forge the stuff for you at whatever building you invested in. So I'll show you an example of this. But I don't remember if I made my own boat and I got all the stuff for it, or if I just bought one. But for example, where is it? There's this one. So this is a tool workshop. You can craft tools here. Your character doesn't do them, but if you have workers, they can, if you have, like, so like this thick fishing rod, it requires a copper ingot, ash timber, and blackstone powder. You have those in the bank in the town. When you have a worker, they'll make it for you. So I guess in a way you're crafting it, but like the way it works in game is like the workers that you acquired, they'll do it. They're the ones that actually build it. So yeah. But that one thing I was talking about with the trade and putting things in crates. So like you can get like you can either do it with ore, or you can do it with like the smelted ingots. The ingots are worth more, but you put them into crates. And then after you do that, you would sell them somewhere else, and you get more money depending on how far away it is. Yeah, that's how it works in this game. But I think this is the building. Yeah, shipyard. So like, it takes a really long time to do this if you're doing it with only stuff you produce. But I remember there's like there's a daily you had to do. So like, I was trying to get a frigate for the longest time. So like, you need 25 of these blueprint things. And then then you have to get 500 standard timber squares, and then jade coral ingots, and then all this other garbage. Yeah, higher. That's how it works. Sorta. I think this game is extremely dark because you don't pay them anything. You buy them, you provide for them lodging, and you pay them in food. No, you don't have to pay them money at all. Nobody talks about that in the game. But see, like, some of my guys are running out of energy, like this goblin is, so the way we recover that is by feeding him either beer or grilled chicken. And it keeps on working for you. I think the only time... I don't even think it costs silver to get more workers. I forget if it costs silver to get them to work for you, because there's like a guy you buy them from. But I forgot if it's like, you have to spend energy or something, and it's like random on which one he offers you. Yeah, there's even like player housing in this game because like any of the buildings that you get the contribution points and you invest in, you can either choose like you can choose the stuff to build things, you can choose lodging for your workers, or you can live in it yourself. So pretty much almost every building you see, you could in theory live in. And it's like instanced and everything too, so you can like decorate it. Oh, I forgot to get off the donkey. Oh well. I think we're heading back again. I got distracted. I forget what type of ingots I was trying to make way back then. I could probably look at a thing that has like a thing to produce the crates, but I want to say it was like zinc or it was some weird material. It's a weird compound of metal I was trying to gather a bunch of. But like with the people that do that though in the game, it's a really long process because you're probably going to spend a few weeks producing all the crates and then processing everything. But you get a lot of money afterwards, so like it's a long process. Because like even once you have all the ingots in your storage, it still takes a long time to get all those ingots into crates, and you can only do like one at a time at the area where your worker puts them in. Alright. Let me just park the donkey near the stable. And I'm probably gonna sell him, because he's almost level 15 anyways. Oh wow, this person's dressed up pretty cool. Like what I see. Alright, stable, checking the donkey. Then donkey is going to be sold. Alright. I'm gonna go melt that fucking copper. I should probably wear my armor, I think. Wrong one. That's right, I need a new fishing pole too, because my fishing pole is broken. Oh yeah, I went fishing a little while ago before a stream. I have some discarded glass bottles I can get rid of. Cool. grab that. I want to use that on Cow Cow. Increase her inventory size. Where'd it go? I thought I withdrew it. Is it a pearl item, technically? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, we're using it. Cool, I got more inventory space now. Okay, Cow Cow, grab all the copper ore. And we'll go to heating and start melting the copper into molten metal. But yeah, you first, in order to like craft an ingot, you gotta first melt it into a shard, and then you turn the shards into the ingots, I guess. I don't know why it is that way, but it is. And doing this takes a long time too, as you will see. It's really cool though, because you can like dry stuff as well. But if it's raining in the game, you can't do it, because it's impossible to dry stuff in the rain. But I know when it comes to the workers in the game, I always prefer human workers, just because they're kind of more balanced. They have more energy, and they're not too slow. Whereas giants have you don't have to feed the giants as much, but they're very, very slow at producing anything. Whereas goblins are really fast, but they have so little energy that you gotta feed them a lot. But if you got a good goblin worker, I mean, they'll never have that much energy, but, if you have like a good goblin worker and they live in the town that's like near something you want to produce or gather, they're actually really good. It's just you got to remember to feed them, because if their energy reaches 0, they stop doing it, and then you don't realize it, and then you thought you were getting resources the whole time. I see this little gnome just trying to heat up rocks. He was out in the middle of everybody, getting in the way. He was starting a fire, and it's like, what is this little fucker doing? Like, this is a bank. You're not supposed to start fires at the bank and melt metal here. Go somewhere else. He's like, no. I'm gonna melt it here. Well, we got 403 copper ore left. Alright, well, we started off with a little over 500, so. I thought it was going to take way longer just to get through 100 ore. I mean, we still gotta turn the shards into ingots. And then I think I will, well, there isn't that many potatoes in this bank, but I know they're at the other one. In the other town, really close to this one. We have so much shit in that town. I mean, I know I got a fuck ton of iron in there. Might as well melt those. Make some room in that particular storage area. I'm gonna go get my rice from the microwave now. It's probably cooled off. I kind of want to. I need to invest a point in a contribution point in an area to put things in crates nearby this area, though. Cause I don't know, maybe cause I don't. I don't know if you can buy the trade goods anymore from random guys throughout the world. If you can, I forgot how to do it, but I'm not sure if the only way to level up the trading skill now is by just putting stuff in crates and then doing it that way. that was real fucking good rice. Where did rice come from originally? That's what I want to know. Where did rice originate on the planet? Who were the first people cooking rice? Because I didn't know this until recently, but tomatoes were something that was in the Americas originally. Because apparently in Italy, before we, ended up discovering America, because that's one thing Italians are known for, whether they be Christopher Columbus or America Vespucci. We didn't use tomato sauce on spaghetti back then because we didn't know the tomatoes weren't in Europe. Oh, cool, my processing skill went up. Nice. It's at professional 6 now. That's actually a really good idea, though. I forgot what the recipe was for making beer, but I need to do that because I'm really low on it. Maybe I might do a little bit of cooking. I forgot where my cooking station was, though. Because I forgot what you needed to make beer. I don't know if you needed, like, if you needed the actual, vegetable, or if it had to be pounded into flour or something. I've completely forgotten. But I remember it being something pretty easy to make in this game. I mean, honestly, I might have a bunch of beer in my bank as well, somewhere stored away. I'll just grab that or whatever. Don't have to cook stuff then. No, one thing I want to remember how to do is cook pickled vegetables. How much fucking copper do we got to go? Well, just 123. Okay, we're like 77% of the way there. That's interesting though. Like 500 copper ore. I don't even know if we're gonna get 200 shards from that. Okay. Got 13 more copper ore. I don't know how many more times it can produce anything. There we go. We did it. We have 3 copper ores left after that, but we were able to make 200 melted copper shards. One minute. Just want to try and get rid of these. And then let's see how many ingots we can get from this. Alright, there we go. And it looks like it uses 10 melted shards per ingot, so that's cool. Or for each attempt it takes 10. I don't know if there's a chance you get more than 1 ingot. It seems to be you only get 1 ingot per time doing it, though. But once these ingots are made, I can just put them in the storage and then use them later, I guess. Whenever I get around to, I guess, turning them into a crate, if that's what I want to do with them. I feel like this one's gonna go way faster than the one with the making the shards. Ugh. I don't know what I want to do after this though. Like part of me is like, oh, you need to level up your gathering skill. But then it's like, I kind of just want to sit and fish. Because it'd be more relaxing for me. And I feel like because the other one takes more effort, and the one voice is like, oh, this one will be a lot easier to do. You should do that. The other one's like, but yeah, you need to do this one because it'll be in the long term. It's better, and you know what? All good things in life take effort. Feel like anytime you have a voice say, oh, isn't this more easier though? That's usually probably a demon. Warehouse. Inventory. Put the 36 ingots in there. Is there a spare fishing rod in here? There is. Okay, good. We'll take that. Where's that fishing rod at? Okay, let's start gathering. I just think the best way to level up gathering is to just chop trees down. And then you can just process them later, so I can use them again some other time. Although I wonder if I should be getting the fluids from it. That's probably something I can do for alchemy, right? Collecting the sap. I think I'll do that. I know getting like blood from creatures is good for alchemy as well. Just store it in the warehouse later, I guess, after we get a bunch of it. I don't know what a furu lumber is. A pearl item? I don't understand what happened. Oh well. Gotta suck this tree dry. Maybe too, it's better that we're trying to harvest the sap as well, because maybe it doesn't weigh as much as wood does. Because I remember last time I was leveling gathering, I had to go back and forth from the bank to here the entire time. And it wasn't because like my inventory was getting full. It was because like we're getting over encumbered with weight. Got full in a different way. Should be able to get the blood from you too, right? What kind of blood does this ferret give me? It is weasel blood, which can be used to make wise man's blood and elixir of energies. Okay. Yeah, the cool thing about playing the shy in this game too, though, is they get 300% more XP whenever they gather something with gathering, or they craft something with alchemy, which is pretty cool. Bam. How much sap do we have? Oh, we got a bunch. Okay, cool. It doesn't seem to be weighing us down that much either, so that's good. Oh, I'm not gathering it. There we go. Yeah, we've only spent 20 energy so far. Like nowadays, it feels like, I mean, it's like professional, I think, is pretty easy to get for a skill, but like, feels like it takes forever just to spend all our energy now. Gathering. Cause like I know the higher your skill is, there's like more of a chance you don't spend energy when doing it. I mean, which at the end of the day is good. Because I guess the higher your skill is, the longer you can gather resources, which I'm guessing at a certain point, it's just that probably the chance is so low, you can just do it indefinitely. Alright, can we mine these? No, this is just normal rocks. Alright, here we go. Start sucking up these trees. We can mine this though. That's some copper ore in that rock. That's pretty good. And one of these days I'm just gonna get a level up as a surprise because just by doing life skills with this character, because like we're getting pretty close to being level 57. What's that? Where are you? You're a boar. I wanna see what kind of blood you got. What kind of blood? It is used for making sinner's blood. Well, I can see why that would be a thing for sinner's blood, pig's blood and all.
It's known for being a very unclean animal back in the day. Alright. Let's go over to this tree now and suck it off. Get the blood from this pig. Ooh, there's another piggy. Alright, come on, let me get the blood from him. He didn't give us that much blood, he only gave us 4 of it. Alright, oh, I think that's just climbing up the mountain at that point. Let's go over here. There's a few trees over here. And there's a pig. Let's kill it. Oh, we gain knowledge on boars. a little fox. Okay, cool. Let's draw blood from him as well. What's fox blood used for? Wise man's blood. Okay, cool. That is a bear. I don't think I can kill him without a hunting rifle. Radiant Adventurer Seal. What that is, a raccoon or a fox? Think it's a fox? Like maybe a gray one? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Eat more sap. Get all the sap. Ugh. Come over, you fucking pig. Get him! Alright, there we go. Let's suck his blood. There we go, more piggy blood. What's our gathering at now, level-wise? Man, it still feels like it's got a ways to go. It's catching up to where training's at, though. Get some maple syrup from this tree. maple sap. Oh, farm vendor. I'm curious as to what this is. Have I ever spoken to this guy? What are you about? Oh, I can just rent a fence from her, one of the shitty ones. What's this? Recover 2 energy. No, I don't want to do this. What do you sell? I don't understand what she's about. Node manager, what are you about? Trade. See, like back in the day when you leveled the trading skill, you would buy these items from them. But I don't understand. It says this item is currently unavailable. So I don't know. Is it just with everything? Why do these things even show then? Like, how are you supposed to level the trading skill now? I know I can sell fish to people still, at least. I mean, that's the only way I know how to get any XP with the trading skill. Is just by selling fish that I catch. Why can I not loot from that one? Are these trees just for show? It's not real trees. What the hell's going on? Or maybe my tool's broken? Is it? What tool is it? Where is the tool at? No, it's still good. Why can I not suck off these trees? Like some kind of bug going on? What the hell happened? Oh, there we go. I killed him. How the hell did I do this? How do I get out of this mode? There we go. I started tooting on a flute. Yeah, I don't know what I did to make it to where I pull out instruments now. How odd. How do I go back to my fucking boomerang? Maybe it was C that did it? I have no idea. How do I switch back to boomerang? There we go. I don't know. So the game is being weird. It's not letting me get any more stuff from trees. Oh well. Guess I'll just go back to the thing and stop gathering then. If the game isn't gonna let me gather, I guess I can't gather. I don't know if it's a bug or something. But we went from 126 energy to 67, so we're able to gather a lot. Run over back to town. I think what I want to do now, though, I mean, I could process all the iron that's in that other area in the other town in the zone. Or I can go fishing. I kind of want to go fishing. Maybe level up processing more later. I just don't know where all the fuck that iron came from. Like, how long have I been gathering it? Let's talk to you. That makes your little name, the little icon go away above your head if I talk to you that way. Or we know who you are. Oh yeah, let's give this guy the discarded things. We would like this one. Contribution XP. Oh, interesting. Oh no, I did get contribution points. Cool. I don't know how many we got though. Alright. We need to clear out our inventory. Warehouse, inventory. Store everything for now. We seem to, the most sap we got was from ash trees. That's a donkey leather combat saddle. We'll just store that. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to know if I had any beer in the warehouse. Do we got beer in here? I got a bunch of grilled chicken. That's actually better than beer. I'll take, I'll put 300 of it in my inventory for now. Oh yeah, I want to go fishing now. Where was that bridge? It was like right over here. Yeah, I wanna go here. I wanna go fishing on that spot. And I'll just walk over there, I think. I need to buy some more carrot confetti later on, though. Before I start training horses again. Yeah. I should probably feed everybody while I can. Use family inventory. I don't know what family inventory means. Open family inventory. You must complete the quest Black Spirit's Gift family inventory to use the family I don't how do okay, well how do I do that? Where's that quest at? I wish I knew where that quest was, because that seems like a really handy thing to have. Because I could just store all the beer and chicken in there and never have to worry about it again. Well, I hope this worker right here, this one, I really hope he ends up gathering a lot of fish for me on the island I have him set at, because I can do that to cook a bunch of like fried fish later on with cooking after he gets a bunch of it. Cover. There we go. What's this guy's traits? Farm knowledge, adept worker. He's lucky. He's thrifty. Okay. Ooh, what's this? It's just some dude's tent. Okay. Let's go fishing here. Let's see what kind of fish we can catch at this spot. I don't know what the fishing resources exhausted means though, because there's like nobody fishing here. How is it exhausted?
I know the last time I went fishing, I caught something more rare than one of those the fishes with the yellow highlight around the icon. Like, it was like a red highlight, and it was worth a fuck ton of money. Because I didn't know there was anything past the yellow highlight around an item. For when you catch fish. Now, how much inventory space do we have? Okay. Right on. Our energy's coming back slowly, though. Well, there we go. We got our first one. Oh yeah, I was catching these in the other spot I was in earlier today before the stream started. It's like 3:20. I don't know, maybe I should try and go to bed now. I mean, normally I wake up around 10 or 11. I should be awake for church. Well, let's catch this fish, and then I think I want to go to bed. And we caught a key. Oh well. But yeah, thank you everybody that came by. I'm just starting to, I think I'm starting to get tired, and I don't want to accidentally be up for over 24 hours. So yeah, I'm about to go to sleep too, Leo Dan. But yep, I hope everybody has a good day today.
hopefully after I wake up and I go to mass and I get back home, maybe I'll be able to stream something else. But yeah, have a good night or a good